All right, guys, it is like 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm getting sick with the flu. But hey, let's talk about this. So, obviously, you know what's going on if you haven't seen it yet. Well, looks like Donald Trump is really going to release some serious information on UAP, aliens, extraterrestrial, whatever. Now, is he going to follow through on that? Is he actually going to release the good stuff? Who knows? But this is a massive development. But I got a couple of complaints. Not about Trump or anything like that. Which one should I pick? There's two of them. There is the Epstein files debacle, and then there is Christians still ignoring this, even though there's a lot of people who are very confused and lost right now. Now, let's pick that one. I'll do the Epstein files another time, even though, man, I'm getting tired of talking about that. Everywhere you look, Epstein files. Oh, it's a distraction. It's becoming a comedy skit now on Saturday Night Live. It's so bad, guys. It's like, do you want disclosure or not? You know, you can talk about more than one thing at once. Trust me, you can do that. And clearly, nobody forgot about the Epstein files. You're talking about, like 90% of you are talking about it. And I can go on and on and on. Thousands of people are pushing for disclosure for decades, and you're complaining about the Epstein files, which is a more recent thing. And then people will be like, oh, you don't care about what happened? Oh my gosh. It's just, what do you do? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I made a post. Let's just go to my Facebook. I don't care what you guys see. There's probably going to be a lot of random stuff that comes up. I'm going to get a lot of, maybe I should just talk about the Epstein files. Trump says that he will direct government agencies to release files, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to see lots of Epstein stuff. Can already see some, not as much under this one, but man, it's everywhere. But anyway, my Facebook, let's just go to that real quick. So I'm just kind of talking about it, giving some background information, especially this other post here, or this other comment. And look at that, 5 hours ago, not a single reaction, nothing. Like, that's what it is. It's crickets. It's always crickets on this topic. And I just don't understand it. I mean, this is like massive news. And none of my friends, at least, are talking about it. And then the few people that do talk about it, oh, it's just demons. Now, yeah, most likely is, but there's like no thought behind it. You know, it's just crazy. I don't know what to do about it anymore. It's so frustrating. You know, and the whole Epstein files thing too, it's like, it almost seems like that is a distraction from this topic. Like, it's almost supernatural, you know, like when I'm trying to talk to my Christian friends about this, like, guys, we gotta really come up with a game plan here. There's like serious deception that could be coming. You know, when are we going to talk about this? And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody. There's like this weird spiritual blindness of sorts over everybody. I don't know how to explain it. But it's like the same thing with the Epstein files. It's like the spiritual powers that be are like, nope, we don't want you to focus in on the spiritual, you know, whatever's going on with this. Just, here, look over here at the Epstein files. It's like, my goodness, guys, you can talk about more than one thing at the same time. You know, the Epstein files will still be there. You can still talk about it. And man, I have like I was commenting under a lot of things before. There's probably like 10, 20 different things I can come up with why that is such a lousy excuse. But again, it's like, do you want disclosure or not? You know, if you can split reality into two pathways, one of them is where Trump did not release this and is not going to do this. Now, this is assuming he's going to follow through. But let's just say one pathway he does that, and the other pathway is that he doesn't do that. I'm pretty sure the Epstein files would have been in no way any different. Whatever happens with that saga, the same thing would have happened in both pathways. Do you want the win or do you not want the win, guys? My goodness, it's crazy. Yeah, there's like so many different things that It's just so many reasons why it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know. What do you do? But it is frustrating, though. Just, again, Christians don't seem to care about the big... I mean, even if you're like... Even if you take away all the spiritualness of it, the potential spiritualness of it, like, is it not the slightest bit interesting to find out about technologies that... I mean, do you get, kind of mad about having to spend $1,000 to fly a plane to Florida if you're in Wisconsin, round trip for like one person or a couple people or whatever it is? Would you not want to know about technology that would blow your mind if it was released to the public, which is potentially what we might have? Whether it's from whatever the phenomenon is, or if it's something that we cracked the code on. If we just discovered it ourselves, whatever it is. That's just one of many, 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 many aspects of this whole thing. The entire world, whoever the gatekeepers are of all the technology, of all the, potential alleged crash retrievals and all that, they are not holding on to all that stuff because of the Epstein files, okay? It has nothing to do with the Epstein files, okay? We got to get over this. We got to learn how to talk about two things at once. Are we just, like, what happened to humanity? We're not able to focus on more than one thing. Is it because everyone has screens all the time and their brains are just not as well developed? Or I don't get it. I just really don't get it. We have 24/7 news on like one subject, the whole ICE thing in Minneapolis. Like, everyone's got to fight each other for a whole week, because the media told you to, and that's what makes money. Can't talk about anything else. It's only the one thing. And then UFO news is breaking, and I'm sharing it with my friends, or trying to at least, and nobody wants to talk about it. They just want to talk and complain and fight people on the internet. As if, 2 decades of experience of fighting has not taught them that, yeah, I'm probably not going to change the other person's mind, but hey, I got this great argument. Surely they're going to change their mind now. And, see how bad the other political side is. It's crazy out there, guys. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling right now. It is late. I called in sick for work, actually, or called in sick to work, so I'm not going to work today later on because, yeah, I got the flu, sore throat, body aches, and, just all the rest. I don't feel terrible at this moment, like right now at least. I know I probably will more later, but my daughter was sick with it, and it transferred to me. But yeah, should we go back to Facebook? Yeah, I'm just doing anything. So here's another post about it. Let's see. Here's one right there. Distraction. Epstein files. Distraction. It is so weird. Well, surprisingly now, like the two examples I've been showing, there hasn't been too many. Let's just go on here. Oh, my uncle is following this group. I didn't know that. Yeah, let's just... Did I click on that one already? I don't remember. Oh, I left a comment there. Epstein files. Epstein files. Epstein files. Distract. Epstein. So boring. Look, I don't know much about the Epstein files. I will admit that. But, again, like, I mean, okay, 90% of people are talking about the Epstein files. Clearly, you guys do not forget about it. Okay, this one's got 267 comments. It's amazing. Something like 90% of the comments, this is me, 90% of the comments are about the Epstein files. It's like, do you guys want disclosure or not? My goodness, you people don't you know how to do logic? I'm getting kind of peeved. You can tell. You can talk about more than one thing at a time without it being a distraction. And clearly it's not a distraction because it's all you guys talk about until the end of time. Diversion, Epstein, distract. It's like, what happened? I mean, like, in the UFO community. Now, I'm a Christian, and I take this all from a Christian perspective, but, we still do share a lot of things. We want disclosure. But what in the world happens? Like, we might actually get it. You would think. My goodness. You would think that, wow, when I found out about this news, I was like pumping. I was like, whoa, Trump just did that? What's going to happen now? Is the July 8th thing, maybe it really is real? It seems all coordinated, just a lot of stuff going on. And then you go on the internet, you would think that you can celebrate with all these people, we share this one thing in common, we want disclosure. No, it's Epstein files, Epstein files, Epstein files. What is this emoji supposed to be on the right? I don't know, Pete Hegseth, kind of important guy, retweeted or whatever, reposted Trump's thing here. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's an alien head on the left, but the right, I have no idea what that is. I saw this comment earlier. I mean, this is why we as Christians need to take a stand on the issue and, not have really bad, like, oh, it's just demons to take us away from Jesus and deceive. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't disagree with that, but I hope the lady is more smart about how she used her words. I mean, people like this need to be witnessed to, but we just need to do it better, I think. But yeah, like Project Bluebeam, that's I'm not gonna get into that right now. We still won't forget about Epstein, just saying, yeah, we know that. But yeah, you would think that we could all celebrate, all be excited. It's like, would we be excited if it was like somebody else who announced it? But, everybody wants the president to do it for some reason. I made that argument before, like, why do we need the president to confirm it? Like, we've had enough confirmation already. It's like, we want it, and then, like, that doesn't make any sense either. Like, we wanted this for so long, and it's like, we weren't saying, like, oh, if Trump says he's going to bring about the UAP files, then we're going to instantly do a 180 and be like, oh, we don't want that. We want the Epstein files. We don't care about UAP or anything. I just don't get it, guys. Help me. Like, somebody please explain this to me. And again, you can be for wanting to know more about Epstein files and also this at the same time. Wow, is that really so hard? Like, it almost seems like a spiritual blindness. Like, seriously, this is like beyond me. I can't even fathom like what the reason would be, like, other than that. I wish the comment thing down here would go away. Oh boy. Lots of unbiblical stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I want to be excited about this, but it's so hard because of seeing like nobody else. Like, it's bad enough that Christians don't even want to talk about it, but the one avenue I had, other people who are in this community, like the one thing I can share with them is excitement, even though I disagree with a lot of their opinions and stuff. The one connection I had with them, it's like instantly gone because of this. And now I have no connection with anybody, except the very rare time when somebody comments on one of my videos on this channel. But yeah, don't really talk to anybody else about it. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's like, why even try talking to these people? I've been doing that underneath a lot of comments, like explaining to them how their distraction theory doesn't make any sense at all. Nobody said anything yet. Look at this. You know, it's sad. Like, this could have been like one of the biggest moments in history, and like nobody even realizes it. It's so weird. Well, anyway, we as Christians still have a job to do, and yeah, when I made my post, I'm like, told ya, and I kind of do feel vindicated just a little bit. Here, let me see if I can do that once. Hold on. Feeling is vindicated one of the things you can do on here? Nope. Anything I can put on here? I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird. Christians just don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I should probably go. It's, I need to get some sleep. It is 2:22 in the morning. It reminds me of my Pursuing 222 YouTube channel. It comes after 2 Timothy 2:22. Flee from evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call upon the Lord of a pure heart. It's one of my first memory verses. And then 2:23 was also a memory verse too, but I can't remember word for word what it is now. Somebody liked my comment. Wait, was it that person? Oh, it was. Okay. You can tell I'm just getting frustrated. Again, I'm not saying that we shouldn't, want wrongs to be made right. Whatever happened, whoever was implicated, again, I don't know what the deal is with Trump and the Epstein files, if he was in there or not, or whatever. I'm not saying it's not important. My goodness, people. You can, is that when you use the phrase, you can have your cake and eat it too? Like, would that apply in this situation? Sounds like it might, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Well, at least one of my friends is talking about it. I think that's decent enough. I'll like that. Anyway, it is time to go to sleep. So guys, tell me what you think about it.